Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Relearning Minecraft. My name is Rezabel, you can call me Rez, and today we are going to attempt mining again, but that's not going to be till later. I actually want to focus on doing a little bit more around our little starter base here, including making this a little bit easier to get down and up, as I have plans to utilize the village for a lot of things. You know, basic villager stuff, trading, making this kind of just like a cute little, I don't know, my vision for this area is I'm gonna upgrade all of these little houses. I'm gonna set things up so they'll continue to kind of passively create more villagers, and then up here will eventually turn into, I don't know, maybe like a keep or a castle. I haven't decided yet. It'll kind of depend on how much I want to adjust the terrain to better suit what I want to do, because I'm not totally sure. I don't know. I'm not totally sure how much space I want to make up here, how much I am planning on future terrain adjustment and terraforming. It's just all going to be an interesting experience. So that's kind of 90% of the fun of Minecraft, right? Is seeing what all you can create and do. I think I want the path to kind of come down here a little bit more. I'm going to start the path from down here and kind of wind it up, and then maybe dig out some things as well, not just place the dirt down, as I'll make it a little bit easier. So kind of like I said at the beginning of today's recording, as I do have intentions of going mining again today, as I desperately need iron tools and iron armor and all the basics that really make it so I can go out and I can explore the game and see more of what this particular seed has to offer. There's not a whole lot of caves that I have seen in this area besides that big one over there, and there's obviously little ones here and there, and I don't actually know what level iron is on. I don't think I ever have, embarrassingly enough. I have just relied on the people I've played with to know that information, or I pretend it's not important and relevant for me by just going and exploring mines until I come across the materials that I want. Which, you know, it does work to just explore until you find what you are looking for, but I feel like part of relearning Minecraft should probably be learning how to utilize levels to my advantage and not just know that that information exists somewhere for me to access. And, you know, it'd also be really good for me to get some food, because I am currently ignoring my... Oh, I have food. Look at that. Lucky me. Nice. I definitely am going to want to focus on setting up a farm and those food sources, as those are also kind of important for me and my gameplay, since, you know, you kind of need to eat in Minecraft. It's a big part of going around and doing things, is that, I guess, saturation bar? I don't know what to call it. I've always just called it the hunger bar, and I know that's not what most people refer to it as. English is a lie. I don't believe in English. That's also a lie. We're just full of lies today. So I just went ahead and crafted up some torches real quick, as I am too lazy to craft another shovel to use and finish up that path right now. And I really just want to get into the mines and get that over with. As evident in my last episode, I am not good at mines. Mines are not happy with me. They don't like me. They would rather kill me. All those super fun things. Love that. Okay, is this gonna actually go down? No, it's a lie. It's a lie. The cave is a lie. Okay, well, I don't want to cave too close to my villagers, actually, mainly because I have done so before. It was very, very close. All the villagers ended up dead. So we want to avoid that this time. Oh my goodness, hello, donkey. Hello, friend. Hello. We want to avoid any massive villager deaths, as I would be very, very sad if I lost my villagers and wasn't able to kind of create a village for them. I would have to go and, you know, kidnap from that other village that I found, because it's not actually too far from where I've decided to set up. It's, I don't know. Oh, this might be good. How do I get down? Okay. That didn't happen. Ooh. So we are already off to a really great start. We're going to get that coal first. And just kind of... Oh, Good golly, good grief. Aren't we doing so good already? Okay. Take 2. This will be faster to get to this time as I have my little bridge that I made over here off camera when I was building my little starter base, which, you know, I might do some more. I did say I wanted to do more work on it, but again, I really want to get those iron tools and that iron armor out of the way so that I don't have to worry about stuff like that happening quite as often. Yeah, that was just... It didn't feel this far. I just want to play Minecraft. I don't want to die. Oh, you know what? I bet some of my stuff blew up too. Gosh freaking heck. It's fine. Everything is fine. Life is fine. Life is beautiful. We're just gonna do better about falling into the water. Parkour! Nice. Dang it. I didn't think about that. We punch. We're gonna punch our way out of here. Oh, I can see my stuff. This is gonna take so freaking long though. Would be faster if I just drowned. Ooh. I should have some dirt. I have dirt. I just got 1 block. There's a drown behind me, isn't there? Okay, we are back on track. Maybe. Possibly. It's fine. Everything will be fine. We are strong. We are capable. We are getting coal. Oh. Our main goal is iron. I really wish I had a bow. I need my shield. Let me get my shield. Just gonna let those 2 fight it out. We're killing a zombie. No! I was rooting for the other guy. We place the torch and we run away because there are so many zombies. We do not like the zombies. Why are there so many? Probably because it's a cave. Shockingly enough, there are caves. And in those caves, there are zombies. Oh my gosh, there's actually so many though. We gotten real close. Just gonna give this a second to regen and get this here copper, because I do have ideas for stuff I can use in the village when I'm redecorating it, and that does include copper. Oh, and just because I do know that this is a little different, I did change my FOV after going through and editing my last video. I realized that it was a little close and honestly was making me feel a little disoriented, so hopefully this is better. There's also going to be a couple other things that I hopefully have fixed in this episode that just were some logistical things that are going to happen as I figure out how to use the editing software. Okay, we run. I don't want to die again. This is my strategy. Go into situations underprepared and then run away when it turns out to be too hard. Here's my thing about mining in Minecraft. It's much more interesting after the caves update, but it's still like when you're just starting out, it's just not nearly as interesting and it's not as fun because it just takes a really long time and I'm not patient. I'm just not. I'm patient with some things, but not with this. Oh. It's fine. Another thing that I hopefully have adjusted to be a little better is the sounds. They were really loud in my last video and they were very distracting to me. So that's just another one of those things that, like, if you guys notice it, leave a comment. I do read them and I would love to hear advice, preferences, see if maybe I prefer them too. Ooh, connected. That will be worth exploring. On the note of leaving comments, I want to say a big thank you to everyone who subscribed to my last video. It really does mean the world to me. I got so excited when I checked on it the other day and saw how many people had subscribed and viewed and the likes on it. I know it doesn't seem like a big deal to a lot of the viewers. I know that I sometimes underestimate it as a viewer, but I don't know. It really does make it all very worthwhile to know that there's someone watching and enjoying your content, even with the mistake. But like, I have no idea how the footage from the first episode got so corrupted. I went over the video like 7 or 8 times before I actually ended up uploading it. So I don't know why or how it got so messed up. I'm assuming that it was something to do with the upload. Hopefully I will fix it this time. If not, and I don't catch it, because it did not corrupt until I uploaded it to YouTube. If I don't catch it, please just leave a comment, let me know. Say, hey Rez, there's issues with the footage, or like it goes really grainy at this one part, and you need to fix that. Because I am planning on hopefully re-uploading the first episode, possibly. I don't know, we'll see if I can figure out the issue. If I can figure out the issue, I will re-upload it. If I don't, then it will unfortunately just stay the way it is. But, you know, it's okay. Life is not always... This is so big. What am I doing? Life is not always going to go the way that we want it to. So it's just an adventure. I should really... If I had iron, I would have a water bucket, which... Iron, yes, please. I love you, Iron. You're my bestest friend. Nice. I don't have food. I freaking hate witches so much. I stay here. Just freaking hack. I don't have... I mean, I have rotten flesh. I know. Ugh. Witches are my least favorite mob in the entire game. You're probably what made me arachnophobic. I'm kidding. I mean, I am arachnophobic, but I don't think it was the Minecraft spiders that did that. I'm gonna blame it on Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. And my... No, I don't know, actually. No. Fudge! You freaking hacking. I just want iron. I just want iron. Is that too much to ask? Oink, oink, joink. We just want the iron. That's all I want. That's all I want is the iron piece. Minecraft gods, smile upon me and give me more iron and let me keep it. Beautiful, beautiful things of mine. You know what, maybe I'm just not meant to be a survival player. I just need to go back to my roots of being only creative. I'm gonna go over here actually while I reorganize my inventory to be nice and functional, and I'm gonna actually get this going because I will need it as I continue to munch on the flesh of my enemies. Lovely. Honestly, I should have seen that coming. It had been too long without anything happening, and yeah, creepers. Creepers, man, I think they hate me. Which, you know, fair. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but when it's like pixels, I feel like it's a little more personal. This is where the witch got me last time. I'm so paranoid. There has to be like a little passageway that she went back through because I know that this is not where she got me? Bro. This fell from the sky. I know that there's a lot of areas up there that I have not lit, and that is definitely not helping with my current endeavor of getting iron, but at the same time, it's just like, I just need to get enough for a little better gear. That's all I want. It's all I want. Well. Oh, freaking heckin' what did... Okay, how many there's up in me at? So I have a chest plate, so that's 7 for pants, 4 for boots, 5 for helmet. So 7 plus 4 plus 5 is 7 plus 9. And that is 16. So I do technically have enough. I'm going to smelt it. I know that I don't have food, and I really should be going back up to my base, but I want to get good at this game. And practice makes perfect, right? I don't know. Whoops. Oh. I'm gonna gladly take that iron. Iron, you are my bestest friend. While I'm waiting for that iron to smelt, I am going to just continue to grab... Oh, I'm so excited for iron! Oh, please don't have water. Gosh heck. I'm going to continue to just grab like the coal and copper that's just kind of hanging around here. Because like I mentioned, I do have plans to use copper moving forward in the village. And I am totally planning on using copper in... I don't know, I really love copper. That really should be what the series is called. How many times can I talk about my love for copper before people start trying to cancel me? Iron is my bestest friend. Said that about lots of things, but I'm gonna say it's iron now. Lore, 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 lore. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. I am not rich at all. I really shouldn't be doing that. I don't want to lose anything. But now I can craft better armor and better tools, which is the best thing ever because I desperately need all of those things. Oh yeah, look at me. I'm like totally professional now. Look at that. I am a boss. Yeah. We're not going to talk about all the times that I died trying to get all of these things. Okay, I have a good amount of iron now, and I am just going to call that good because I already have pushed my luck multiple times by continuing to come down here even after I've died or nearly died, and I'm out of food now, so I don't have regen, and it's gonna be better for me to head on back home. Okay, here's something that you will learn about me, especially as I get further into the game. I totally get glow lichen and diamonds confused. I don't know why, but I will think that glow lichen is diamonds multiple times in the course of this. It's not my finest use of a brain, but it is my brain and I must accept it the way it is, flaws and all, even if those flaws are silly flaws. Home, sweet home. Very happy to see you. Hopefully I was far enough from the village that they didn't all die. I should probably go and trap those villagers. I'm normally a fan of free roaming villagers, but considering my track record of death and the fact that I tend to get both literally lost and like metaphorically lost in like thought when I'm down in the mines, it's probably a better idea for me to block all those villagers in so I don't need to worry about accidentally killing them while I'm being dumb, you know, like a very generous person I am. Finally. Okay, so for the rest of this episode, I am planning on working on my base, probably terraforming a little bit. You two nitwits. I could sound like you guys. I always knew my calling in life was to be a villager. Maybe that's why I don't like mining. I'm actually supposed to be a villager and just never leave my village ever. Oh, hello, Mr. Gollum. I hope I don't hit you because that would make me feel quite silly. Oh, what's that over there? See, this is probably another thing that gets me killed a lot is I get really curious about exploring before I necessarily have the resources and the tools and armor and all of that to go exploring when I see interesting things. And it's like, whoops. I also, I want to use some of the better woods. Like, I would love to use mangrove. I'll be honest, I normally only hear that word said by people with different accents than mine, and it has fully bamboozled my ability to say the word. I'm pretty sure it's mangrove. It's mangrove. I'm deciding it's mangrove, and if that's wrong, you guys won't tell me because I need to have something going right in my life. Oh, look, more cherry trees. Okay, that looks really flat up there. Also, I'm not sure why my game is lagging. I have a good connection right now, and I definitely am not overloading it. So I don't know why that's going on, but I apologize. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to craft a shovel, and I'm going to start terraforming this a little bit. I am thinking that I want to kind of flatten out over here. Like I like the gentle slope down to this spot. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of level this off a little bit make it nice and pretty and flat so I can put my farms. And okay, this zombie's gonna drive me nuts. Where are you? I hear you. Is it just coming from over here? It has to be. Because I don't see... This is a scam. I'm not sure who's scamming me, but it's a scam. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and work on getting this land all nice and prepped for what I am picturing-ish in my head. I don't have a super clear idea, but I'm going to get working on that. And then we will get working on farms as well. With this. I'm kind of like leaning into this cliffside area a little bit and playing off of it to see how to kind of manipulate the terrain to a way it looks nice, that still is different and fun and more detailed. I really like texturing, how a lot of people come in Terraform and just they add depth with like moss and other things like that. So I think it would be really cool to eventually get those kinds of things in here. I really like, you know, like Full Symmetry's current Hermitcraft area is just, it's amazing. I love the way that she's been changing the terrain to match the vibes of her base. I don't need 5 buckets. What am I doing? And how it's really been just like taking you on a journey. The gradient that she chose for her arena area is just, I love it. I think it looks so good. Truthfully, I kind of forget that you don't have to use the conventional building blocks to build with. The use of the melon with the gradient into the bamboo, it just, I really love it. I really, really, really love it. It looks so peaceful up here, and eventually it will be more peaceful. This is just another thing that's changed since I was regularly playing the game. You don't have to have the crops as close anymore, I don't think. Problem is, I don't know what that exact range is, so I tend to just fiddle around and just kind of place them randomly, but with enough that, like, everything should be covered, theoretically. I don't know. And we are still ignoring that zombie in the hopes that it will just go away. It's fine. It's fine. Guess we'll find out which ones are too far away pretty soon, huh? Aha! Just gonna light this up, so... Aw, come on. We don't want more of these unwelcome friends. Seriously, that was taking me too long for my patience. Probably not all that. Oh! No, 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 no! On the bright side, that didn't blow up any of our farms, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Just gonna light this up so it don't happen again. We are obviously going to work more on this area and collecting animals, but I think for right now it's actually pretty good. We still have a wandering trader friend that I took a look at and wasn't super impressed with anything that he had, so I'm just going to go ahead and pass on that. I am going to continue to try to collect animals. I do think that I do want to go over and get those cherry trees that I saw that away and possibly see some animals on the way. I did put my wheat away, which was a poor choice now that I'm thinking about it. You know what? Animals first. Animals first, exploring next. Yes, that's it. That's it, my babies. Follow me. Yes. Come with me to your new home. Yes. You are being lured into my trap. I wish that I had leads, or that animals were a little faster, just because, like, it's tedious, and that's, again, that's my impatience talking. But I really want to go check out that random flat area on top of that, whatever, plateau. Would that be a plateau, or a mesa, or like a butte? I don't know enough about geology. Or is that geography? Dude, I don't even know what category that would be under, so I don't think I should be calling it what it is. You know what we're going to call it? The mound. The almighty mound. It is a glorious mound with glorious purpose. Yes, this way. We're almost there, my babies. Come on, little cow. Cow. Yes! I am going to go ahead and I'm going to breed the cows, actually. The cows are the ones I'm most concerned about. Nice. With those guys taken care of, I will eventually want chickens, maybe. I don't know. I don't really utilize the, like, cooking parts of the game too much. I would love to learn how to cure villagers because I don't know how to do it. It's been a mechanic in the game for a very long time and I just have never bothered, honestly, to figure it out because I didn't really care too much. But in my training wheels world, I haven't done any of that, and it gets really expensive to get, golden carrots, or when I'm trading with my mending villagers or my enchanted book villagers, like it gets expensive enough that I'm like, oh, okay, so it is definitely worth it to zombify, the villagers, but I just don't know how to do it. Link. I missed. We're not going to talk about that. But I definitely think that it's worth figuring out for this because I want to utilize the villager mechanics. Why is my lag so bad today? But I for sure want to utilize the villager trading mechanics because I think it'll be really useful. I mean, it is useful. It just, villagers. I don't need to justify myself. I want to do it. Y'all just either watch or you don't. Subscribe. Really though, cherrywood is very pretty. I really love how they did the bark. I love that they've been changing out the barks on the trees so they're not all kind of boring and basic. I do think that my favorite tree currently is probably pale oak. Like, I love how the bark looks on that, and I totally think it looks like dragon scales. And so in a creative world where I've just been trying to, stretch the creative muscles of mine and figure out how to do more complicated builds and work with materials that I didn't play with when I was a frequent flyer in Minecraft. I made like this dragon. It's not great, but I totally used the pale oak blocks because they look like scales to me. We punch the wood. We punch the wood. But they totally look like scales to me, like the texture of the pale oak, and yeah, just scales. They're scales. I'm deciding that because it is my decision to make. I'm the one who chooses these things. Obviously, it's all up to me and only me. Oh, so it's not flat over there. What is that? Oh, it's just grass. Boring. I feel like another thing that's like really changed in the game is just the terrain generation. Like, I feel like you get a lot more like weird generated things, which is fine. Like, I do think it's cool. I think it looks interesting, and it's definitely a lot more interesting to explore and figure out how to navigate than the original terrain generation was, but it's very bizarre. Now we know what was on that mountain is not worth it. It's fine. Honestly, I don't think it's that big of a deal to do it because I'm for sure still going to explore over there. I'm sure that there's some cool things that I could find, but it's not super interesting. Okay. I think what I'm going to do here, I want to make the steps, basically, that go up to here from down there, so I don't have to hop the whole time. And I'm going to need to make a axe. This is my last 3 iron. I'll probably do some mining off camera, so people don't have to suffer through my deaths of lore and always. I really want to use a combination of spruce and cherry tree for the steps down. I think that the spruce and cherry tree is a really pretty combination. I like trees. I don't know what else to say beyond that. So I'm going to go ahead and work on chopping down these trees. No, give me my wood. Give it back. Where'd you go? It's fine. Okay, so this is the completed staircase. I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. I was a little iffy on it um, while I was working on it, but I think, I don't know, it's very pretty. It contrasts really nicely with the surroundings, but also like I feel like the stairs work really well next to dirt, and it looks it looks good in my opinion. But now I have a way up and down, and it'll be much faster. I'm also going to continue the path this way. My shovel just broke, so that didn't happen. Okay, for my last task today, I think I'm going to make this into a retaining wall kind of a thing, kind of a look. Um, just to kind of finish polishing off this little area here. Obviously, there's still more. Like, I need to finish the path, and I'm probably going to move this tree and all of that. But I think once I just add in that little wall, it'll be done. I just have to decide what kind of block I want to use. Ideally, I would use deep slate. I feel like cobble deep slate would look really, really nice with the color palette that I've chosen and with blocks that are here, but well, I think we can all figure out why I don't want to go out and get deep slate right now. So, instead, we're going to try out diorite because, this does not have to be a permanent deal. We can always come back and change it if we want. Where are my torches? Where did I put ya? Nice. And, maybe I'll end up deciding that I really like the diorite. Maybe I'll end up deciding that I hate it. All of that is a perfectly valid response to diorite. Okay, I know that this is the place where I found diorite originally. Hopefully this won't take too long. Really just, I don't want to deal with death right now. I just want to get my nice little diorite and pop on back to my base so I can finish up. Yes, this is what I want. I really shouldn't be doing this. I should just go back home. We're just gonna sneak this little guy. Parkour? Parkour. I jumped too soon. Okay. Parkour. I'm a pro. I can't believe I made that. And I fell. Okay. Yes. Hello. Moo to you. Wise words. How does that look? Do I like that? I mean, I don't hate it. We're gonna go with it. I'm probably gonna change it at some point, but it's fine. Okay, so I just went ahead and I finished up this little retaining wall. I actually really like the way it turned out. I like the way that the spruce slabs tie back into everything else that I've done, like the stairs that are making up the roof of the little house and the stairs that, are leading down to the village. I really, really like that. I really love the contrast of the polished diorite against the rest of the dirt and the pink and the dark wood. I just think it looks really nice all together, and it helps to break up your field of view as you're going up the stairs. And I also kind of extended the path. I only went as far as my shovel would before it broke. But now we have these really nice fields. We're starting to get these firefly bushes, which I do have bone meal, so I'm just gonna... I love the particle effects from these. I love that they've added particles to the game. I think it makes it so pretty and so peaceful, and it definitely adds to the ambiance of the whole experience. And I do think that I'm going to be using these everywhere to get those particles. I think that is all I'm going to do for the rest of today. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, what you think we should add, where you think we should put things, if you feel, like something's just not working super great in the overall vibe. I'm really, really happy with how things are going now that I have armor and some iron tools. I'm really, really happy with this. I am really, really excited to see where else this goes. I'm so grateful for all of the people who have watched my first episode and all of those who are watching this, and for the subscribers and the people who have commented. I am grateful for my brother who commented first on my video, even if it was an insult. At least I know he cares. But I do think that we are going to be done for today. So thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate all of you. Please like and comment below. Subscribe to see more videos of this journey. And I will see you again next week. Bye!